My project is to retrofit old Paul Small neighborhood in Tianjin. The design thesis aims to upgrade the traditional residential housing with poor livability and manifest an innovative neighborhood for the future. Since the outbreak of the COVID-19 and the implementation of travel restriction, many public open spaces have been locked down for the residents. Therefore, the everyday life of Tianjin people is refocusing on the living circle around the neighborhood. The distribution of public open spaces in Tianjin is uneven, especially in Nankai district. There is huge difference between the green ratio of three typical typologies of neighborhoods, and the old poor small neighborhoods with limited space are in the desperate demand to be regenerated. Under the background to reconstruct and renew the city, the government policy is devoting to improve the living condition of all neighborhoods. According to the earthquake prevention, the renovation adds the extra infrastructure to make the old buildings more solid. Considering with large groups of seniors living in this kind of neighborhoods, the additional elevators are to improve the inconvenience. In line with the government project, it is an opportunity to upgrade the livelihood in the old neighborhoods. I chose Siji village as my site. Due to the restriction, the public open spaces nearby have been locked down to the public for a long time. The major groups in this area are local seniors, rural migrants in their middle ages, and their families. The social activities are concentrated on the existing public open spaces and the markets. As a typical old poor small neighborhoods in Tianjin, the site has limited space for car parking and activities. The social life of Tianjin people is relaxing with the activities like playing chess and square dancing. The design is trying to use landscape strategies to create a vibrant community, optimizing the confined open space through multi-dimensional strategy. The theory of graduated privacy provides the thinking to create different kinds of spaces to encourage the different experiences of activities. The public activities including festival markets, square dancing, and jogging could happen in the rooftop or on the street. Laneways provide opportunities for the semi-public activities, and platform or balcony could enrich the semi-private activities. To optimize the limited space in the old neighborhoods, vertical system is applied with 6 steps, including adding elevators and linking them with corridors. The staircase, multiple layers, and extra structures are providing various kinds of spaces. Public could enter the rooftop through the elevators freely, and the residents would need key to their floor to ensure the security. The ground floor is liberated for more transportation and commercial activities. The parking lots are added to satisfy the need. The buildings that face to the street have the chance for opening spaces and encourage the economical development in the neighborhood. The fences are refined and the reshape of the fence provides more social activities. The multiple layers are developed for extra space for more functions. To connect the ground level with rooftop and create extra space, the vertical links are applied according to the height of the buildings and distance between them. According to the analysis of circulation, space, and activities, I identified 3 hotspots in the neighborhood and aim to encourage these kinds of activities by creating different characteristic spaces. Through the design, the neighborhood is reorganized with multi-dimensional strategies. The entrances are added to satisfy and separate the car and pedestrian access, and there are 457 extra parking lots to meet the demand. The hotspots are connected with both vertical link and streets. The residents and visitors would have a rich experience in the neighborhood. With the development of rooftops and vertical strategies, there are both extra public open spaces and green spaces. Due to the speculation of demographic and distribution, there are extra squares and playgrounds to reach the needs of different groups. Entering from the main entrance in the south, the car could be parked next to the street shops, and visitors could enter the sky corridor through the elevators. Walking along the entrance or the sky corridor, here is the commercial activity center. The space is based on the rooftop of the markets and the side walls residential. This area attracts many students and migrants, and people could enjoy the open-air movie sitting on the wooden platform facing to the screen. The rooftop also provides stage and audience for the community gathering. Keep walking, the visitors can see the central street where creates a pedestrian zone in the area. The space is open for business and people could enjoy a relaxing time without the distraction of cars. The two original fitness squares are combined together to maximize the area, and multiple layer platform adds extra space for the neighborhood activities. The materials of platform and extra balconies are metals. The balcony is based on the extra structure that support the old buildings, and it provides a relatively private space for the residents to dry the clothes. The community garden replaces the original planting activities on the ground and provide more space for the vegetation and green space. Walking out from the gate in the north, there are breakfast shops and restaurants opening for residents and public. The social life and economical life are enriched by the various kinds of design. Through the landscape strategies, the old Port Mall neighborhood has been retrofitted to a vibrant and futuristic neighborhood. That's all. Thank you for listening.